I think Mech has, as we saw earlier, a little difficult time with the Lictor, especially in the early game. The Lictor can pretty much control the Mech on his own. Mech can't really stand up to much abuse from any of the Nid squads early on. He can, of course, be very evasive, but the Lictor Alpha gets in his face like we saw before. I mean, obviously, the first game we saw with Riku versus Twyla, that Spore Mine squad kill was very, very powerful, but we'll see what happens here. Ugh. Double Termagants coming out, double shooters coming onto the field as well. It's gonna all be depending, more often than not we see the Mech Boy go for double shooters into Storm Boys, get some battery pack support. Those Storm Boys can put out some real damage so long as they don't get knocked all over the place. Lictor, again, will probably expect to see Warriors come onto the field. Ludas can be really good on this map though. Ludas are an option that you don't see as often in one-on-one for Orcs, so especially with the Lictor running around, it's a lot trickier to keep them up and supportive, so I think that's why we'd be more inclined to see the Storm Boys come out. Even so, here comes Lictor looking for trouble. He's going to find himself some Shooter Boys and just start gobbling them up. Shooters and Mech trying to engage with the Termagants. Horma's moving in now as well, and if both one of the Shooters and the Mech Boy get engaged in melee, there's not going to be a lot that the Orcs can do in this first engagement. First engagement often goes to Nids. That's just kind of, I mean, I don't want to say standard or expected, but it's more often than not how it goes. Mech getting engaged in melee with the Termagants, allowing the Slugger Boys to get in on the other squad. But those Sluggers have to be very careful. They're going to have to retreat through Hormagants and the Lictor in this coming match. So it looks like they run back, chase the Termagants back through the melee pile, and oh wow, the Shooter Boys and Mech getting into position again and actually spin this around. The Orc's perilously low, though. Does the Lictor Alpha have a Flesh Hook ready? He does! Oh, and that's an early squad loss. Slugger Boys go down. Now with the unopposed Spore Mines moving in, and these walls and these choke points are so perfect for Spore Mines. And this is kind of exactly what we see. LA, Lictor Alpha causing the damage, but really, I mean, you can call it LA if you want. Like, everyone's calling, you know, everyone loves to call LA OP, whatever, but those Sluggers shouldn't have been in there at that stage. They knew what they had to retreat through, and staying in that long was kind of just dooming their own selves to to the squad's demise. Ooh, one final explosion goes down those Storms, it's Shooter Boys, and locks them down. We do have Ludas coming onto the field. We've got Yaay not looking like he's out yet. But the VPs haven't moved yet. What's out here capping? We've got the Hormagants out there capping, and we do have Warriors on the field. And everything's kind of just being quiet. There's a lot of chatting going back and forth between observers right now, so keep up with that. The Spore Mine usage in this tournament specifically has been so brutal. Mech Boy's holding on if he can, but he's about to go down. Oh, he hit the retreat button. Did he not have enough energy for a teleport? Oh, he did not. It looks like he died at 19 energy, so he couldn't have teleported. A couple slip-ups here by Yaay has caused him both a hero and a squad loss now, and that's against the Lictor Alpha and against the way DarkRiku's been playing today. That's really not anything you can afford. He now has no squads upgraded. The Lictor's not hesitating to take advantage of this map layout right now. These walls providing perfect cover for his melee squad, so the Orcs have to try to kind of force themselves through this choke, which really is not working for them. Warrior Brood looking for an opening right here, waiting for these Ludas to get set up and deciding against going around the front way, perhaps going to just flank all the way around the back. Because most of the map is captured and blue now, so it's not like they need to be spread out getting map. Upon seeing the Orcs move up, possibly a bit too far with these Ludas. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's just getting destroyed. Forced on a full retreat yet again. Triple cap against him from DarkRiku. We just saw Riku dominate this map last game, and it looks like he's going to do so yet again. The one generator that Yaay, his head up is going to go down here. I can't... And he's just frustrated. He's going to call it early. There's something to be said to knowing when you're beating, and if you're in a bad state of mind, call the game early. Don't get yourself frustrated. Flush it out. Gather yourself. Get ready for the next match. Tournament fatigue's a real thing, so there's some times where you shouldn't throw in the towel, and other times when it's probably okay to do so. So that's a quick win for Riku. Let's see if Yaay can pull it back together for the next map. I think Yaay kind of had himself psyched out going into that match, unfortunately.